Good morning. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Holy Spirit, can you please guide me? Can you please give me what I need, equip me for this reading, open my spiritual gifts, and use me in whatever way you need to use me to get a message today. Can you please give us a message for what we need today? Can you show us what we need to see? Help us in our weaknesses, Holy Spirit. And thank you for our weaknesses. Thank you that we are weak and that you are made strong in our weaknesses. Can you please guide us, lead us, and give us your peace, your love, your wisdom, especially your wisdom. And I literally just tried to clear this energy and it was clear. That I'm not sure what happens when we cut the camera on, but something happens for sure. Okay, so let's get a message from Spirit if we are able. If Spirit will allow us to get a message. Let's see what Spirit might say to us this morning, collective, to help us get through this day. Spirit, guide me, please, and show me what you want to look at first. Virtues, Spirit says. What virtues are you working on in the collective? We keep getting contentment. Choosing to be satisfied with what God has given us. This is the message that keeps coming up over and over again for this collective. We also keep getting forgiveness. So we have contentment, forgiveness, and then we have honesty overall. And this is the message that we kind of keep getting. For some reason, there's a need for forgiveness. Lord, help us to have hearts that are willing to forgive and to receive forgiveness. Help us to desire forgiveness if we have harmed someone else. Help us to make that right in some way, making amends for our wrong. Alright, what overall tarot energy is working today in the collective spirit? May I see? Strength is here and hope. Honesty is a swords type energy. We have the devil and strength. Let's see what else we can see here. Temperance and strength. So we have Leo and Sagittarius showing up here, and some kind of air sign. Alright, what's working in the collective today, Spirit? What's working overall in the collective? Faith. Faith came out, collective. What's working is our faith. For those of you who are still here, because I have seen a sharp decrease in viewers, and I have my theory of what's happened, and I don't think it's because of me or anything that I've done. I think that it's something else, but I'm not going to speak on that because God has it under control. Alright, so what's working is our faith and our ability to have our own faith, our ability to not conform to anybody else's idea of what our faith should look like. Us having a faith that works for us. Okay? What's not working? Some of us are very secure in our faith. What's not working is the Hangman and the devil in reverse. So this is the sense of, I'm not going to sacrifice my obsessions for this faith. I'm not going to give up the evil parts of me, but my faith is working. Alright? Or it could be that your faith is working to help you give up the parts of you that has obsessions. It's all in perspective. But we have the Hangman and the devil in reverse. Alright, what's going to pull this together? You might be having a cup of coffee right now or a glass of wine. Could possibly be having a glass of wine. There's an emperor in reverse with the wheel on the bottom of the deck. So there's a very powerful masculine energy that's upside down, and that's what's going to pull this together, is this very powerful masculinity pulling us together, okay? And it has to do with contentment and forgiveness, with our faith working, our obsessions being under control, and or not being under control. It could be either or, because this devil is our obsessions. It's our anger, it's our bitterness, it's our negativity. It's all of those negative things about ourselves. And this would indicate, like, the devil can be, when it's in reverse, it's like you have these under control. You have this under control. But it's here with the Hanged Man, so it has this sense of, I'm free from these obsessions. But how would that not be working? So I'm not sure I'm seeing something just correctly yet. So let's not get ahead of ourselves. All right, angels, how are you working in this situation? Can you show me how you're working in this situation? Wisdom and hope. Wisdom and hope. Spirit says, I'm giving you wisdom and I'm giving you a hope. With the freedom on the bottom of the deck. Anything else you're doing to help us in this situation, Spirit? Mercy. Spirit says you've been shown mercy here. And purity. With sexuality. So this has to do with something sexual. Could be a sex addiction for somebody. Or it could be that you've been maintaining purity and abstinence and celibacy. And the angels have helped you to maintain that, to keep this in check, this side of yourself in check. Or there could be some kind of sexual problem here. But there's purity showing up too, which is about keeping yourself pure, you know, eating the right foods, not sleeping around. Anything that you can do to make yourself pure. With creative power on the bottom of the deck. I'm hearing go one more time. One more time, Spirit. How else are you working in our lives? Vibration of forgiveness. We see that here. Forgiveness is here twice. We're vibing high and we're forgiving, because you have to vibe high about forgiveness. And it has something to do with purity, sexuality, mercy. This could be about somebody not getting a disease, a sexually transmitted disease. Spirit had mercy on you by keeping your sexuality pure. And you have learned a wise lesson here, and you've got hope. And it's because you've chosen to forgive. Maybe somebody tried to give you, or not tried, but maybe they did give you, or would potentially have given you a sexually transmitted disease, but only God's mercy stopped you from having it, because they in fact had one, and you found out about it. Freedom again on the bottom of the deck. So somehow freedom factors in here, and honesty with contentment and forgiveness. All right, let's take a look at the energy of the person with purity in their sexuality, shall we? Show me the energy of the person with the purity in their sexuality. Spirit says, for you, now is a lucky time because love is all around you. So I'm going to say that somebody was sleeping around a lot. They had a lot of love offers. And you were lucky that you did not catch this disease. That's what it looks like. All right. Show me the energy of this person who's having to forgive. Co-create with Spirit. and overcome any obstacle. So this person is having to co-create with spirit and overcome obstacles. This could be the same person. You could have gotten something, but it wasn't something that you couldn't get rid of rather easily. Interesting. Alright, and believe in yourself on the bottom of the deck. For some reason, Otto has decided to go completely off ever since I sat down at this table to do this reading for you. And I have no idea why. Alright, let's put these cards up. Let's see. Actually, Spirit said to get them back out. Show me how you're working in this person's home life, Spirit. They're helping you to, Spirit is helping you to trust in the magic. Number 66. And I think we saw this card yesterday because I recognized the number on it. Alright, work life, Spirit. How are you working our work lives here? Tend to the small things. Let Spirit be your guide. You are never alone. Tend to the small things. Let Spirit be your guide. You are never alone. So there's some things you need to tend to that Spirit is guiding you to take care of, and so you'll know you're never alone. Alright, what surprises do you have for the collective today? Any surprises? This is a very specific message. Open to infinite possibilities. And if this isn't a sexually transmitted disease, it could be that you have somebody you're in love with and you're about to finally be with this person and you've both been maintaining purity in your sexuality. That's another way we can look at this. That two people who have been celibate are about to come together and have sex. Spirit is saying your surprise today is that you're open to infinite possibilities. The possibilities for you are endless. This is number 14, which is 5. We have 6, 5, and 4 here. So 4, 6, 5. There's this sequence, but they're a little out of sequence, and it's because you need to tend to some small things. But you have tend to the small things and then let Spirit be your guide. This needs to be Spirit guiding you to tend to the small things because you're never alone. Just simply knowing you don't have to deal with these things by yourself because Spirit has your back and will help you with these. And you see clearly now about how you have these infinite possibilities. There's a starfish here. Spirit wants you to trust in the magic of this. You have somebody here. I think for most of us, this is probably somebody that we're very attracted to. And it's saying you're about to be lucky because you're going to have contact with this person. This is like a reunion of two people that love each other and have been maintaining purity. And this vibration of forgiveness is about overcoming obstacles and co-creating with Spirit. So you've had some obstacles that have been between the two of you, and you're co-creating, and it has to do with you forgiving this person. Alright, talk to me, Spirit, about our role here. What is our role? What is our role? Our role is sing your own song, act as if, and let it shine. So essentially your role, our role, is just to be ourselves and act as if. Just be yourself and act as if. Act as if things are already here. The possibilities you're open to are already in your grasp because they indeed are. Okay, and what will be the outcome here? And this is about an emperor who's in reverse. It's time to collaborate. It's time for you to collaborate with somebody. This is a Fool type energy, a number 1. Except it's time for you to actually collaborate. Take a risk and try and figure out how you need to tend to these small things. You got to let Spirit be your guide, though. Let Spirit be your guide. You're showing up as an ant, which is a very busy energy. Like, you have to stay busy doing these small things. Act as if. Sing your own song and let it shine. And perhaps you have a beautiful singing voice. I see that somebody has a throat chakra that's finally opening. With life is speeding up on the bottom of the deck. So whatever these little things you're tending to are going to speed up your situation. All right, Spirit, tell me what this person with this pure sexuality that's going to be lucky would say. What would they say to the other person, Spirit? I promise you, you're the missing puzzle piece that makes me feel that I'm right where I belong. So this person promises you, and you're the missing puzzle piece. They're promising you something, and you're their missing puzzle piece with, I've been in my head about you constantly. So this person can't stop thinking about you, and you feel like home to them. And they want to make a promise to you. All right, what would the other person say to them, Spirit? Big happy changes are coming when you least expect it. So I do get the sense that they have a surprise for you. And they're going to tell you that they are coming back. They are going to come back to you. And you're promising them, I think you're promising them to maintain this purity while they're away. So that when they come home, the two of you can be reunited in this purity. Okay? And I love you. Oh, this is beautiful. I love you. They want you to know that they have some big, happy surprises for you. And they love you. Okay? Okay. All right, so let's pull some tarot on the faith card. Why is faith here? Why is our faith what's working here? Because of a 10 of Pentacles. An 8 of Wands. Oh my God, this is a lot of cards, Spirit. A King of Wands. Wise Counselor or Hierophant. The Fool. A Knight of Wands. A 4 of Swords. And a 5 of Swords. Okay. So basically we have somebody who feels like they've lost everything. Because this 10 of Pentacles came out in reverse. This is about your security. It's about your family tree. And passing on the things that you've learned to your family. Having a saving account in the bank. Having an inheritance. This is your financial security for your family. So, for some reason, it's in reverse. See, there's not any security here. Your faith working for you is about not having this security and protect what you have created. Be prepared. Never give up. Ask your angels for help. And activism. Maybe you're activating for your family while they're struggling. And then I have a King of Wands who's in reverse. Okay? This is a very charismatic, inspiring, good morning, theatrical, ambitious, take a leadership role, step into the spotlight. They're a public speaker. They keep their eyes on the big picture. They communicate their visions, and they're not worried about being criticized. They don't worry about people criticizing them. So this has the sense that you're not financially secure. You're having to defend yourself, and you're being sensitive to criticism because of a commitment, a higher level commitment. Unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust that the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. So you're being unconventional and taking a risk. Your faith is unconventional, and you're taking a risk to be passionate, confident, charismatic, and you're taking action, like impulsive action, even very fast impulsive action. Or you're just real passionate about a relationship. But this has the sense that you're taking a risk towards your healing. Like you've decided, I'm going to heal from this. I'm going to heal from this, and I'm going to stop focusing on negativity. I'm going to stop looking at things that don't turn out the way that I hope that they would. And I'm going to forgive myself or others because they didn't. And I'm going to know that everything happens for a reason, and I'm going to look for the hidden blessings in life. So you have decided to take a risk and passionately move towards healing and recovery. And this could be you, this King of Swords. I'm sorry, why am I saying King of Swords? This could be you. This could be the King of Wands. This could also be an Aries. I feel strongly that there's an Aries here. But it could be a Sag or a Leo, because we have Sagittarius here as well. And this could be a younger person in your life. Or it could just be you regrouping here. Because you're like, I know that this can work out. I know that there's something I can do here to make my situation move towards a more positive direction. And this is about your finances and about you being passionate about life again. Okay? Alright. Why is the Hanged Man here, Spirit? Why is the Hanged Man here, Holy Spirit? Okay, a Seven of Swords, an Ace of Cups, Release, and Queen of Pentacles. So, this Hanged Man is about a loss of peace of mind or personal freedom. Take caution and be aware of others' actions. You could have had a material loss, and make sure you are being honest with yourself. This could be some embarrassing secrets. So this Hanged Man is a sacrifice. It's seeing something differently, and it's about obsessions. So you've had some dishonesty and some deception, and it has to do with an Ace of Cups. An Ace of Cups is a beautiful new emotional love experience, a romantic relationship or a deep friendship, awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, or a new home. So this is something new that you love, or someone new that you love. And this Release is a Death card, and it's the ending that leads to a new beginning. The need to release situations or people that hold you back and have a spiritual transformation. So, there's a Queen of Pentacles here. A very generous, practical, gracious, materialistic person who has the ability to make anything more beautiful. A love of family and home. And they are practical about how you can go forward and proceed in life. A love of art and beauty and a sensible approach. This woman takes a sensible approach, but she's very nurturing. She takes care of her family. She takes care of her money. She definitely is a queen to admire and to respect when it comes to the earthly things of this world. And she's probably a Capricorn. But there's been some dishonesty about love and being transformed. So it could be dishonesty about this love being transformed. Maybe you're in love with this person, or they're in love with you, and somebody's been hiding this, or they deceived you about something. Let me see what the Seven of Swords is about. Show me what the Seven of Swords is, Holy Spirit. What happened here that was deceiving or that took away our peace of mind? Again, the Empress, transformation, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Swords in reverse. So there's another person here. There's an Empress. There's actually 3 women here, but they could all be the same woman. This queen over here could be the one who's in charge of your money, your home, your children, your family. And then this is like the part of you that's very loving. And see, we have the deception here is that you don't love somebody, but this is being transformed. So this Empress is being transformed, a significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free from procrastination and releasing old belief systems. This is the Tower. This Empress is having a tower, and it's about how much she loves somebody. And it's the end of challenging times. Things are looking up, a welcome relief, finding your way to a peaceful place, the end of depression or an illness, and travel or relocation. So this could be somebody who was very depressed. They were unable to, this is normally a loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deeply psychic, caring for others but forgetting to care for yourself, trusting their intuition, and a deep love of family and friends who follows their heart. But they're having a tower, and it's causing them to be in reverse. So this Empress is having a tower. That's what the Seven of Swords is about. It's about you having a tower and realizing that you need healing. You need healing in this forgiveness. You're realizing that you need to be healed, that you need to have forgiveness. Alright. Why is the Emperor here? Because of the King of Cups. So now we have this other person's exact counterpart showing up here. The King and Queen of Cups are identical matches for each other. Why is the Tower here? Can you show me this realization? Oh, you realize that your person cheated. You're realizing that your person cheated. And the way you're going to overcome this... Oh, no, whoa. No, I'm sorry. They didn't cheat. You're realizing that there's some codependency here. I think. Hold on, let me figure out what's going on here. It's about the past. It's about this. It's the Six of Cups. I thought it was the Two of Cups in reverse. This is the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups is nostalgia, thinking back fondly over past memories. So this has the sense that it's something you want to forget. You don't want to think about this. The Tower is you wanting to forget something, but not being able to. Not being able to, because you need to forgive this. Instead of trying to forget, you need to forgive, but don't forget. We saw that yesterday. It's time to forgive. It's time for this awakening, for you to see this from this different perspective, this Hanged Man. The different perspective is don't forget, but forgive. And then the Emperor in reverse is because of this King of Cups. And see my candle? Why is the King of Cups here, Spirit? Showing love is what's going to change this because of the Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Emperor, and Awakening. So you're seeing that you're going to have a message that's going to help you to plan for your long-term abundance. And it's because of some choices you made in the past. You're looking for a perfect opportunity for something. But right now you're stuck. You're stuck, and it's because, okay, I see what's happening here now. We have a man and a woman, and it looks like to me that one of them is stuck because they have unforgiveness. And because there's some little details that they need to deal with in life. There's something they need to do in life with detail that's going to help move them out of this stuck place they're in. And they are, in fact, going to have a wheel. And let's see what that wheel might be. It's very important that we forgive in life and not stay stuck in negativity. If we can't forgive, we can't move forward. Because as long as we're holding on to resentments will rob us of the magic of life, of recovery in life, of healing in life. And you're finally seeing that you need to take a risk and to heal from something. All right, why is the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck? Because of some you have to finally make a choice. You're going to have to stop procrastinating and overanalyzing and get clarity on what you want here so you can move forward. Because right now you have too many choices and some addictions going on here. There's too many choices and addictions. What decision are they leaning towards, Spirit? Balance in reverse, the ego in reverse, and the Hermit. So right now you're soul searching about how you can restore balance to your life and stop having so much ego, so much pride. How you can let down your pride for a moment and have this forgiveness. You're soul searching about that. You've been spending some time in meditation and solitude and shining your light on your situation. You've been trying to get clarity so you're doing self-discovery. This is Virgo. And what you're soul searching about is the illusion of being trapped, accepting responsibility for your situation, and making choices that support your path to happiness. You have some addictions or unhealthy habits. And then here we have Justice. No, I'm sorry, the Star. Blending of ideas with your own, you're co-creating with Spirit. You're blending your ideas with Spirit's ideas to make something extraordinary happen, to bring hope to this hopeless situation you're in so you can have success, but you're going to have to compromise. The power of the power of diversity, having self-control, patience, and balance. This is the Star card, having balance, giving of your ideas and balancing them out with the truth, letting go of your ego. You're soul searching about how you can heal and evolve in this journey so that you can overcome these addictions. Somebody here has addictions they're trying to overcome. And managing your resources wisely, because you're realizing that these addictions that you have are why your money is funny. Whatever you're spending your money on is causing you to lose a lot of financial stability, is what it looks like to me. All right, I'm going to look at this a little differently because we have the Emperor and the Empress here, and that could simply be two sides of yourself, or it could be divine masculine and divine feminine. So now I'm going to look at it from the aspect of the divine masculine feminine dynamics. Why is faith here, Holy Spirit? Why is our faith what's working? Because of us soul searching about how this can work. Exactly what we see coming in the future. Alright, why is the devil and the hangman here? Because you have genuinely been empty and disconnected and going through a dark night of the soul. You have been going through a very dark time in your life, okay? And why is the Emperor here in reverse? Because of Four of Pentacles, which is usually holding on too tight, but this person is finally letting go. They're finally deciding to let go. It can be about instability too. Why is instability here? Why is instability here, Spirit? Why is this person unstable? It looks like you are in fact unstable because of somebody being left out in the cold and feeling rejected and lonely. Who made this person have rejection and loneliness, Spirit? Can you show me why they feel rejected and lonely? You feel like you've been left out. It has to do with the Chariot in reverse, a long wait, and your children not being in the picture. So you were not able to overcome and move ahead because you've been waiting a long time, or you would have to wait a long time, and you have not been able to have these children. For some reason, you could not have any children. And maybe that is why you have been struggling with this transformation. But either you're not able to see your children, or you're not able to have a child for some reason. All right, why is the Wheel on the bottom of the deck? Because of hiding your feelings about an Ace of Cups, and you're showing up as this King of Pentacles. So this is about you hiding your feelings about this child that was lost. You've been hiding how you feel about losing this child. And it also has to do with having to wait too long. Feeling like you have had to wait too long, and maybe now it's too late for you to have these children. This is very disturbing to you. But over here, we see that it's a lucky time. You're saying, yeah, okay. So maybe it's that you couldn't have a child, and Spirit is saying you're about to have this baby. My palm is itching. It could be for some of you that this person is about to tell you they're pregnant. You could have lost a child in the past, and you're concerned that you're going to lose another one. The Spirit is saying that there are big happy changes coming. And this person promises you that they are the other piece that's missing. You're the missing puzzle piece that makes me feel that I'm right where I belong. So we have a masculine here who's upset because they need closure about a child that maybe was lost. And they've waited a long time to overcome this. This could have happened to you in your past a long time ago, and you never got past it. Like, you could have had somebody in your life who terminated a pregnancy, and you were in a situation where you couldn't do anything about it, and you've let this be something that was unresolved for a long time. And Spirit is just simply saying, let's resolve this. Let's resolve this so you can move past it, Divine Masculine. And you'll stop being stuck, because these types of things, even if it seems like it was 25, 35 years ago, if left unresolved, can keep you stuck. Okay? And I feel like it's time for healing about this, because it keeps coming out in my readings over and over again. Alright, so let's get another deck and see what would this person that has the surprise say, Spirit? I don't know if I can meet your expectations. I know I screwed things up and honestly have no idea how to fix it. And you are an angel. So this person knows that they made mistakes. And they have insecurities for sure. But they feel like you're an angel. Alright, what would this person right here say? The one with the, oh, that's a lot, Spirit. Should I take them? No. What would this other person say? There we go. I still love you. They want to say that they still love you. And I've looked you up online to see what you've been up to. So they are indeed looking you up online. Alright, Spirit, talk to me about this connection out of this deck. This is a past life love. There were regrets, boundaries, and intuition. So this is a soulmate or a twin flame. I haven't seen the twin flame card yet, but we have a very strong past life love here with some regrets about a child that was lost and some boundaries that needed to be set. So Spirit says use your intuition. Look, y'all, guess what? Yes, this is a twin flame. Alright, so now we know we have a twin flame here. Alright, Spirit, talk to me about this person right here with the big happy changes. Talk to me about what's going on. Oh, look, this doesn't even belong in there. Once again, trust issues. Somebody has trust issues. I have a hard time trusting anyone. I'm doing just fine on my own. But this is not true. This is not true. This person has trust issues because they've been hurt in the past. People have hurt this person so deeply in the past that they have trouble. They have a lot of this deep wounding inside that needs to be healed by the Holy Spirit. All right, talk to me about them, Spirit. They're in solitude. Right now, they're by themselves somewhere. They're out away from everybody else in this hermit mode. Soul searching. Alright, what else? They're being admired too, it looks like. Or they're admiring someone from afar. They're ascending. Awakening. They're about to have justice for their tribe. There's about to be justice in their tribe. And they're ascending and awakening. With commitment is what you don't see coming. All right, talk to me about this other person over here, Spirit. There was a karmic partner that was a victim. They had a karmic partner that either made them a victim or they were a victim of a karmic partner. This could have been a karmic partner and they taught you some lessons. This could have been the one that did this thing with this pregnancy. Alright, show me the other person then. What's going on with them? They're being reinvented and they're having an ending. Alright, anything else about this other person? See, I didn't know we had 3 people here. Anything else about this reinvented person? The healing, that's the one that's doing that. They're afraid. This person is afraid. It's divine masculine. This is divine masculine that's being reinvented and has fear. And they've been, I think, a victim of this karmic partner. And it could have had to do with this baby. But there is some ascending, awakening, and some justice coming. Some judgment about the tribe. Divine masculine is here. They're being reinvented and ending something. But they are afraid. And it is divine masculine. What else, Spirit? The answer is no. I think they're afraid that the answer will be no. About starting something new. So there's something new. They're about to have a fresh start. And this is saying that the answer is no about this fresh start. And there will be communication. Give me more about this answer being no about this fresh start. They're stuck and there's been some deception. So maybe this person told you they were pregnant and they're not. Wow, that candle's going off. Just be patient, Spirit says. Somebody is stuck, but they're being deceived. Anything else, Spirit? Divine timing is a factor here. This is crazy. This is a dark night of the soul. Alright, I want to find out more about this deception. Why are they stuck in this deception? Because of lies and not having a choice. Somebody lied and you didn't have a choice. I have Gemini here and an Ace of Swords. I have the lovers, in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this deception was somebody lying to you about having a choice. Or saying they didn't have a choice and ending something. Probably it's pregnancy. Alright. What's going to turn this around? The Queen of Swords and weakness. So this Queen of Swords, this could definitely be a Gemini, but it could also be a Libra or an Aquarius, and a weakness. Talk to me about the Strength in reverse, please. Why is Strength in reverse? Because somebody is spying on this Empress. Alright, talk to me about the spying that's going on here, Spirit. I'm jealous of your style. I look at your pictures and try to copy you, but I can't pull it off. The only thing I want is you. Seeing you makes me more obsessed. Anything else? You left my mom for another person, and I look at you with your new family, and it hurts. Damn. So there is children here. And I am angry because you lied and I saw you online and caught you. And you borrowed money and I watched to see if you're spending the money you owe me. Wow. Alright. What should this person do next, Spirit? That's the Tower. You're about to have a Tower. And it's about a Two of Cups. The Tower's in reverse and so is the Two of Cups. Why is it in reverse? Because of a Five of Pentacles, a Two of Wands in reverse. Because somebody has been left out of the cold and they're not planning on needing to defend themselves. This is about somebody, you're going to find out that somebody cheated. Is what it looks like to me. Show me who cheated, Spirit. This is where these old wounds came from. What happened here? There was a lot of trials and tribulations. What else? This Ace of Cups in reverse was because of this King of Wands. Not the King of Pentacles. It was because of this King of Wands we see over here in reverse. This person cheated with a fire sign that was probably a Leo. And this probably wasn't even your child. And all these years you've had this guilt about this child that wasn't even yours, is what it looks like to me. And that is what you haven't healed from. And it's kept you from having love in your life and getting victory over this. It's kept you stuck. Alright, hopefully we're finally seeing the right angle of this situation. What needs to be surrendered here, besides some pride and ego? Unhealthy relationships, receiving support and love, and to the wonder of who you are, the magic of who you are. Don't be defensive. Somebody's being defensive here. Surrender to trust. We see there's trust issues, and surrender to denial. And I was watching a show last night on TV, and there was this girl that was mixed. She was mixed between black and white races. And her mother had an affair right about the time she was marrying her husband, the girl's father, and had gotten pregnant. So they were pregnant right after they got married. And this woman had this baby, and these two people were Jewish, but they both looked, for the most part, like white, maybe Italian, Irish Italian or something. They had a little bit of a darker complexion, but for the most part, the whole family looked white. And this girl came out looking almost 75% black. And nobody in the family confronted it. Everybody just accepted it. And they told her that she took after some distant great great grandfather. And even the pictures of him were like very, nah, that's not your kid. I mean, it was just like, there's no way this can be your child. But nobody challenged this in the family. It was like the big elephant in the room that nobody ever spoke of. And when it wasn't until this girl finally, like she always knew, deep down inside, she knew that there was something about her that wasn't, the same, that was different. But she was always told that she was white. So she grew up 100% believing that she was white. Finally, she goes off to college, and when she sent in her college application, she had to also send in a picture with it, and the university accepted her as a black student and invited her to join like a black student union. And so she did. And she was searching for a new identity anyway, because she was at that age where we do search for our identity, and she had always felt like there was something missing. So she had been, for the first time in her life, given the opportunity to be part of the black community. Well, it started in high school, where people in high school, like, they were like, the black kids were like, why are you trying to be white? And she truly wasn't trying to be anything. She was truly just being herself. But it became apparent in high school that there might be something wrong there. And then she started dating a boy who was mixed race between black and white. And she realized that when she was around him, that it just made more sense. And her parents were going through a divorce by this time. And she was afraid to speak up and to ask, Mom, did you cheat? What's really going on here? Why do I not look like anybody in our family? Because everybody else in her family was very white. And she looked African American. I mean, she just did. And so I think that this is a situation somewhat like that, because usually the things that I watch on TV will coincide with the readings. So somehow this is a situation where somebody lost a child, or they had a child and lost custody of it, or they were not allowed to have contact with these children. And it's very plainly saying here that you haven't seen these children, or you haven't been able to have children in a long time since this loss. And maybe you thought this was your child, but Spirit is saying no. In fact, it was this other man's child the whole time. And you might be in denial about this. And they might be being defensive. Hell, they might be being in denial about this because nobody's ever confronted them. All right, anything else that needs to be surrendered here? Surrender to your soul's path and your full power and your frustration. And I have a situation like this in my own family with my own self and my oldest daughter, because I was living such a crazy lifestyle when I got pregnant with her. I was in a very horrible addiction, and I wasn't sleeping around with a lot of people, but there was a choice between two, if you will. And so when she was born, I didn't know who her father was, but I didn't lie to her about it either, and I didn't lie to them. I told them what I thought was true. And so now that DNA tests are so popular and you can buy them on Amazon, I think that she's finally starting to get some closure there. But her father was truly my ex-husband, because he was with me when I found out I was pregnant with her. He knew it was not his biological child, but he told me he wanted to be her father, and he indeed has been there for her. He cut her cord, and there's not been a day that has gone by that he has not loved that child like bone of his bone and flesh of his flesh. So it's important to realize that Yes, biological parents are important, and it's important to be honest about these things. But the truth is that if you step up and take care of a child, that's your child. Only you can decide that it's not. Alright, so maybe there's also some frustration here, because I have frustration. And surrender to effortlessness and surrender to success. Alright, so that's a little fact about myself that you probably don't know. And my daughter has had a beautiful, beautiful life. And anybody that's had a relationship with her has been blessed to have known her, because she's just a beautiful person. And she's had enough with the relationships she does have, that not having known a biological father, and the person that was probably her biological father is dead and has been for many years. Alright, what else would you say, Spirit? So we may not ever really know. What are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feelings we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is true fulfillment. Today's soul action. Lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Alright, and then on the bottom of the deck is, what is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself when you think about your dreams? What is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe it's possible. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. And some of you may be asking, how can you share something like that? How can you not be ashamed of that? Well, because nothing is ever wasted. And everything that I've ever been through in life, every dumbass mistake I've ever made, every tragic situation has been used for the benefit of the greater good. And I don't have anything to be ashamed of. We all make mistakes in life. And none of us should be ashamed if we've made a mistake and we've overcome that and we're continuing to try and do better for ourselves and for our families. So if my mistake can help you to overcome your mistake, then I'm here with you. Hey! Alright, what healing needs to take place here? Alright, somebody needs to go home and there's a hole in their soul. Alright, anything else, Spirit? Somebody is going through a spiritual awakening and their sexuality is showing up with beauty on the bottom of the deck. Alright, spiritual gifts that are operating here. Travel, meditation, something new is beginning, and this mirror. Maybe you're just having to take a good hard look in the mirror at yourself. You're going to have to travel, and Spirit's indicating that you're meditating and that you're having something new begin, and you're mirroring. And then we have abundance showing up on the bottom of the deck. So I'm not really sure what that's about, but somebody will know. Alright, messages out of here, Holy Spirit. Spend time with them. Make art, love, or music. So maybe you're going to see this person when you travel. You're going to go and see this person. Pack your bags. Yeah, get the hell out of town. It'll make you lovable again. With just walk away. Have each other's back. So maybe you had to walk away from this person and you haven't seen them in a while and you're going to go see them. You're going to travel to see them. And then keep shit clean. Gross bathrooms and dirty floors suck. And I don't know how that factors in, but somebody will know. And then love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. Maybe you're going to see this child. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure because it looks like this child was actually lost. But there may be other children involved here too. Take it as it resonates. Alright, so I'm going to get trinkets for you and then we're going to close this. I have, it takes a big heart to teach little minds, a boxing glove that says burden of proof. Maybe this child just wasn't yours. I have a flower, a turtle, an elephant tusk, a handcuff, a yin and yang, a feather, an owl, a crescent heart, a crescent moon with a star. Why can't I talk? A hand for intuition, a family tree, an elephant, a butterfly, the twins in a heart, a tower or an Eiffel Tower, a 4-leaf clover, and a leaf for the fall. Alright, so let me get trinkets from this bowl. I have a hand, a skeleton hand. I have live your dream. You are always in my heart. Live your dream again. I have this military thing, an anchor, a skull, a Harry Potter 9 3/4. You are my sunshine, a world, a leaf for the fall. Something's going to happen in the fall, y'all. I have that epiphany, that light bulb, that tower moment. A fancy heart with a flower. A Star of David. Hi, David. And then I have some balls, 2 balls. I have a tiny little hand for intuition. I have an infinity sign. And I have my pirate, my cool-ass spirit wearing the bandana. Alright, guys, I hope this made sense. If you did get anything out of this, or if you just enjoyed it, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and comment on it if you want to. Hell, you can say anything. You don't have to talk about this reading. But somehow this is coming out in layers, and I'm not quite sure why I keep having to re-emphasize this message over and over again. But somebody's going to know, right? Alright, y'all have a good day. Bye.